In S1 Dawn of the Ice Age, there's an event called Ember Wars that begins 4 weeks into the season. Ember Wars is a PvP event that will make or break your Season 1, so it's important to be prepared prior to the event. What's up everybody, it's Ploto Gaming here, and in today's video, sponsored by the makers of Palmon Survival, we'll be talking about Ember Wars, what the event is, how to prepare your account for the event, and finally, some learnings and best practices to make sure you and your guild get the best value. The Ember Wars event is a 4-week long event that starts in week 4 of Season 1. For your guild to qualify for the event, it must have 20,000 embers, have a guild generator, and be within the top 16 guilds in your server in terms of how many embers your guild has. To put it simply, Ember Wars is a classic game of attack and defense. If you're an attacker, your objective is to destroy an opponent's guild generator, and if you're a defender, your objective will be to defend your guild generator from your opponents. There are 2 factions, the Frost Legion and the Ember Alliance. Every Monday while the Ember Wars is ongoing, the Hegemon will draw lots to decide which faction the server they lead will go to. Once the factions are set, the top 16 guilds by amounts of embers will be selected from each server, meaning that there will be 32 guilds per faction. In each week, there are 2 rounds. Round 1 is Frost Legion attacking Ember Alliance, and Round 2 is the Ember Alliance attacking the Frost Legion. Each round has 5 stages: Declare War, Invite Reinforcements, Preparation, and Battle Stage. The Declare War stage is on Tuesday and lasts 24 hours. R4s from attacking guilds can declare war on defending guilds. Note that you can only attack guilds within the same bracket, meaning guilds that are around your Ember level. The Invite Reinforcement stage is on Wednesday and will last around 13 server time. If a defending guild is the target of multiple guilds attacking it, the defending guild can invite other guilds from its faction to help defend their generator, so it can be an even fight. The preparation stage is on Wednesday 13 server time and lasts 30 minutes. During this stage, guilds that are being attacked cannot relocate their generator, and paragons can activate their guild skill, Comet Strike. The Comet Strike is a very important skill in Ember Wars, as when it hits, it reduces the durability of a guild generator and instantly teleports all the cities around it. To launch a Comet Strike successfully, the Paragon must relocate their camp 200 kilometers to the target and must defend their camp for 6 minutes. If their camp is defeated, then the Comet Strike is cancelled. The battle stage is on Wednesday at 13:30 server time and will last 20 to 40 minutes depending on your matchup. This is where the action begins, and the attacking guilds can start attacking the defending guild's generators. If the defenders are able to hold on to their generators for that time, they win. If the attackers are able to bring the guild generator durability to 0, the attackers win. After the battle is over, the winning guilds can claim rewards: 2 UR Omni tokens, 100 guild badges, 10k prestige, and resource choice chests, alongside more rewards depending on how much you contributed, including Aurora Orbs, guild badges, Palites, prestige, XP, and temperate. The biggest reward for winning though would be defending your guild's embers if you're on the defending side, or looting your opponent's guild's embers if you're on the attacking side. The Ember Wars event is a huge contributor to deciding who wins rewards at the end of the season, so it is imperative that you and your guildmates give it your all so that you can get the end rewards of Season 1. Now that we know what Ember Wars are and how important the event is, here are some tips to prepare your account. Train as many Armigos as possible. It will be a bloody war and you will lose Armigos fast. Make sure that you have enough Armigos to sustain a 40-minute battle. Upgrade your Palmon squad as much as possible. Usually you should save for a guild versus guild event, but I would say that the Ember Wars event takes priority. Use all of your UR Omni tokens, legendary skill fruit, and XP to make your squad 1 as powerful as possible. Finally, follow instructions given by your leadership. At the end of the day, it is a guild and server-wide event. Listen to instructions, help out however you can, and play your role to perfection. Now that we're prepared for the event, let's talk about what the gameplay of the battle stage actually is, and some tips and tricks I learned after my first Ember Wars. In the battle stage, it is complete mayhem. The attackers will start launching attacks on the generators, and the defenders will start scrambling to fill the generator with squads. The attackers can also launch a Comet Strike, which can be fired from a Paragon City and takes 6 minutes to prepare. If the Paragon City gets burnt while the Comet is preparing, the Comet Strike is cancelled. So for the defenders, it is absolutely huge that you try to make sure the Paragon cannot launch that Comet Strike, as it is very hard to defeat a generator as long as defenders have teleport space around it. Let's first talk about defender side tips. The best thing you could do as a defender is to make sure you cover the space around your generators with camps. Teleport space is crucial so that you can reinforce your generator and to make sure your opponents have to walk a long way to attack it. So make sure that you occupy as many spots near your generator as possible. Another tip is to focus down the paragons who are trying to launch a comet. When a comet lands, it teleports all the camps within its target vicinity and makes it so that any other camps that teleports onto the territory is targetable for attack, making defending a generator a much harder task. A way to make sure paragons cannot launch a comet strike is to have a task force of your most powerful players outside of the initial generator hive, ready to teleport and attack the paragon city. Most of the time, you'll have to individually attack with marches from your top players rather than rally because a comet launches 6 minutes after it is placed, while the fastest rally time is 5 minutes. If you include the time it takes to find the paragon city, teleport near it, and then set the rally, there's a very small margin for error when it comes to rallies. On top of that, the attackers can also send squads to defend the paragon city, so with all of that painstaking effort to set everything up, your rally may not even be successful. So having your best players full send their individual squads, and then having those with a strong squad 1 rally, and then speeding up the rally with palites is probably the best you can do to try to take down the paragon. The final tip as a defender is to always be ready if and when a comet lands. Just because a paragon was successful doesn't mean your generator will perish. It is a land grab when all the camps get teleported out, so if your guild is fast enough in replacing the camps that get teleported away, you can still salvage the Ember War. Every player should aim to teleport as close to the generator as possible, and use their camp skills to increase the amount of hits their camp can take, and increase how long it takes to walk to their camp. Also, make sure to dismiss any non-combat squads to save on Armigos. The best course of action is to have your closest players fill to protect the generator, while having your strongest players attack and teleport away the enemy camps close by. If done correctly, your guild should be able to hold on and defend the generator for the allotted time. For the attacker side, winning Ember Wars is a bit more tricky. The first tip is to get teleport space early. The day that the preparation phase starts, I suggest teleporting as many members as close to the generator as possible while shielded, to save a spot for the fights happening later. If done correctly, you can actually just win by having more camps close to the generator than your opponents, especially if the camps you teleported nearby are your strongest players. The second tip is to create a hive for your paragon. Having your paragon in the middle surrounded by your strongest players is the best bet to successfully launching a comet strike. Reinforce the camp of the paragon and keep it filled with the strongest players for 6 minutes, and the comet should be able to land. Teleport as close to the generator instantly, and start sending out marches to destroy it. If you see any defender camps nearby, hit them to teleport the camp out as well, freeing up a closer spot for a guildmate to teleport. At the end of the day, for both the defender and attacker side, it is a momentum game. Whoever has the most teleport space around the generator will be successful. Defenders have the advantage until the comet strike hits, and then from there, it is an absolute free-for-all. But if you keep all of these tips and tricks in mind, it will eventually lead you to having more success in Ember Wars. And that is all we got for the Ember Wars guide. If this video was helpful in any way, be sure to like the video, share it out to your guildmates, and subscribe for more Palmon content. Our subscriber goal is now 500 subscribers, and once we hit that goal, we'll be launching a coaching service for Ploto Palmon members. In the meanwhile, we've gotten questions and video requests in the Discord server. So if you want to be part of the Discord community, you can reach out to me or anyone else in the server for any questions and suggestions. Feel free to join the Discord server linked in the description below. Let me know if you have any other Ember War tips in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!